gaming people kind of just jumped into the episode. Hello.
Dogs, cats, whatever you are, we're back to Monster Hunter.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, if I remember correctly, it was Nick's pick next.
Yeah, and I can't remember, but I guess we just did the Urgent last time, right?
No.
We did.
We fought a Barrioth, and then we did a Gathering Quest.
Right,
Yes.
we went grocery shopping. I forgot about
Yes.
that. Let's do Switch Axe.
Ooh, the Swaxe.
Yeah, because we haven't done that yet, and it's not a weapon I've used in this game, but I've used it in other games, and it's very fun.
Brady, do you have the cool switch skill yet, or is that not unlocked yet?
I haven't gotten any Switch skills yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because those are all in hub.
There is such a neat one that I can't remember what it's called, but I haven't done a switch axe myself, but I want to play it for that one switch skill. It's like I think it's
the
the
diving
one where
one.
yeah, you do the dive and then like the spin slash or whatever.
What?
Ooh.
There's
Oh,
like one where you do you know what I'm talking about?
those are two separate moves.
Okay.
It's the compressed element slash, and it's the diving something. One of them is a wire bug skill. And the other
Oh
one...
yeah. There's the aerial one, and then there's one where you do it's a compressed element slash where it switches, and then you do a spin to win.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
a cool move.
It's my favorite. It's basically the end of the Switch Axe Hunter art from Generations.
It's so cool.
It's just the last move, and it still does a ton of damage.
It does absurd damage.
awesome.
It's literally nuts.
It has knockback
that's so
protection. Like you have
Oh my
no reason
God.
to not use it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's so cool.
If you get whacked in it, but if you have Moxie, then then the fucking thing just says "Nah, no you," and then does a million damage.
Nice.
Because I think
Nice.
what's it like? Moxie gives you like a 2.0 times increase or something like
It's
that.
a large increase to your attack when you're below
It's
like
nuts.
Mm.
It's like 20%.
yeah, really
Yeah.
low.
Oof.
Basically on Death's Door, and you just get
Yeah.
like, ooh, infinite attack, boom, and it's a food skill. Hello.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. And extremely useful too, because you can feel that
Yes.
last. Because I know
On
there's
the-
been hunts where like I was like the monster's about to die and I'm low, but I'm gonna try and kill it beforehand,
And then you
and I
die.
never do. So
Well, it's
Yeah.
like that food skill especially. Like it's good on a lot of weapons, but it's really good on Swaxe and on the greatsword, because I think greatsword also has super armor.
Its shoulder tackle has
yeah,
like infinite super armor. You literally
Yeah,
can't be
yeah.
knocked out of it. But the heavy
Yeah,
bowgun also has that as a switch skill. So
Does it really?
yeah, it changes its melee attack for the shoulder tackle from greatsword.
Sheesh.
it was pretty awesome because it's really useful.
Yeah. Especially on weapons that can't afford to be sent flying.
Oh god, I wish more stuff had that. Like, if airborne actually worked like how we hoped it did with the insect glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, wasn't that one of the ones that like they thought it was? It wasn't supposed to do more damage or something in the air, but then it ended up being something different. It was like a.
I mean,
mistranslation.
that's what people thought it was, and then
Yeah.
it turns out it's like prevents knockbacks while airborne, but it only
Right.
prevents knockbacks while airborne off of certain things. Meaning, not the insect glaive vault, not like the silkbind vault. It's
Yeah.
I think it's just when you jump off a ledge, like Brady just did.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of stupid actually.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
That's. Yeah, why would you like if you had it for insect glaive? I don't know if that would be broken, but it'd be kind of awesome.
It would be absolutely nuts, and I would love it if it would do that, but
Yeah.
apparently not.
Oh, I never realized the Somnicant actually like sings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find it. That's actually really cool.
This dude kind of reminds me of what are those things that would trap sailors by singing?
Sirens.
Siren. Yeah, yeah.
Sirens. That's what
When
it
it-
is.
When the little like animation came up when we first started, it called it a siren or whatever,
Mhm.
something siren.
Oh, I didn't
Siren,
get
I
a
think.
title card.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where they got the legend from in this world. It's like sailors being like, "Damn, that sounds like a hot woman," and then it turns out to be a fish.
Well, yeah.
That's a sexy monster.
In
Oh
the-
god.
In the distance, it looks like a woman, so it would lure ships.
Like someone fresh out of Walmart.
Yeah.
That's a big ass Karen, dude. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, she just I even from a mile away, I'd be like, is that purple hair and blue mouth? Nope, I'm good.
Or you're like, is that woman really large, or is she just standing closer than it looks? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, because she looks like 12 feet tall and also has fins. Oh my god.
When Brady takes a nap. Oh, maybe not.
Nice, nice.
How'd you do that without using energy drink?
Bork hit me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came in for a little.
I keep forgetting that people can do that because I always run flinch free, so I can't normally get hit by that or other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting graphic for the switch axe. Now for like the charging.
The charging.
Yeah.
Before it used to literally just be a red line. But now it's got some like graphics to it, which is really cool.
What?
Oh, that's true. Nick didn't play World really.
Oh yeah, is that something in World?
Yeah, they have the same thing.
I don't know what we're talking about right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Right underneath the stamina bar, next to the sharpness, that little graphic for the
Swaxe.
Yeah, for the charge.
Where like the picture of the axe.
Yeah, that's something that wasn't in Generations. I guess it is in World.
I'm pretty sure it always had the image of the axe.
Yeah, I think it was some sort of, it was just like a red line that was on some like cutout of the weapon, but I don't think it was as big or like detailed.
No, that's because
like...
in World they added a second gauge, which you can see around it.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh.
Yeah. So that's actually when you get into like super sword. I guess it's amped sword.
Yeah. When you land enough
damage.
hits in sword mode, the sword and axe mode gain a little burst similar to these charge blade file effects.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it adds a little bit more versatility to the switch axe, which is really nice. Not that it super needed it, because it was already like super, not super technical, but a pretty technical weapon.
Yeah, I made the mistake of when I first played the switch axe, like in World, of thinking it was the charge blade and thought it would have defensive options.
Yeah, no, it's literally just a giant stick with an axe or a sword on it.
That's why evade distance is like a necessary skill for switch axe.
Oh my god, it's godsend, and I never realized it until this video game, until Rise. And I was like, oh, switch axe is god, but you need to evade, not block.
Yeah, especially since like a handful of the weapons have the step, and the switch axe is one of them.
Yeah, being able to...
The steps on I think on evade extender take you like a mile away now, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking crazy. Also, yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I did lag a little bit. So hopefully I didn't miss too much.
No, you're good. Discord, that's happened to me a whole bunch in tabs. Like, I'm not gonna lie, live viewers, there's probably like most of the episodes in that playthrough, there's like a solid 10 minutes where I have no idea what's going on. But I'm like listening to the sounds, and I'm like, that sounds like we lost. We might have lost.
Yeah, it was
because Discord's
for me. It was everything was completely frozen.
Oh shit. Oh, yikes. That's okay. Okay, so now I see the outlines. That must mean we're in super sword mode.
Yep.
Whoa.
You're in super.
That? Oh my god.
Yeah, which I didn't know this apparently,
What the hell?
but because I started with Swaxe in World, that amped discharge is supposed to have like no ability for them to really escape the grab, because it had it in Generations, but in World for whatever reason it doesn't have that.
What? Wait a minute. You lose me so frequently with what you say.
It's because I don't know how to qualify my statements well.
The grab onto the monster didn't exist in Generations Ultimate.
It didn't?
Yeah.
No, it was added in World.
It was added in Iceborne, right? That's Clutch Claw.
No, that was in World. In Iceborne, they added the Clutch Claw availability to do it from that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it was like the sword poke didn't have like invincible, or it wasn't like, it was pretty easy to get shaken off.
No. Yeah. But they actually gave it super armor in this one. So
Yeah, and in this game they made it way better. Let's see if Brady hits a funny move.
Oh, nice. And bazoink.
Oh, he didn't quite get the explosion.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a hard one to hit. Because you don't want to hit him with the sword, but you want to hit him with the explosion.
yeah.
So. Nice. I mean, either way, we wrecked him between the 3 monsters
Yeah, he's
that we
getting
mounted
kind
him
of
with.
destroyed.
Monsters we mounted him with, and
So, Brady, like I said, I have not really used Switch Axe. What's the difference between blue border and orange border? Is it just damage increase?
The orange border you get after doing the wild axe swing a certain number of times
Right.
and pressing X. You do that move, which charges the which gives the axe a damage boost. So
So
the
it
border,
doesn't do anything for the sword.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But it's still a good move. It does good
Yeah.
damage.
It gives me a reason to have my old habit of wild swing for 3 years.
Yep.
oh, dude, it's so nice. I would do that all the time on Monsters in Generation Ultimate. We would knock them down, and I would just sit there and swing back and forth until the cows came home. Or,
Oh, yeah.
I ran out of stamina.
It was a lot better in the older games because you actually had a reason to. Besides
Yeah.
like the good damage, that was like one of the best damage sources for Switch Axe back then.
Yeah. Not to mention when you
Really?
switch from axe into sword, it has a huge motion value.
Mm-hmm.
That I would just abuse, because then you can dodge out of it and just do the same thing over again, or just switch back to axe from sword and keep on doing it.
Yep.
So
it
yeah,
feels
it's
weird being
awesome
here with
combo.
these. It feels weird being here with these Monster Hunter veterans.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it's interesting. Like we've definitely become that since we've been playing for so long.
I actually
Yeah.
went back and played a bit of 4 Ultimate the other day.
Ooh,
Yeah, because I was curious to see if I could still play it. I can.
still my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Brady, you asked me to see if I could find Monster Hunter Dose on my PS3 a while ago. I think you asked about that.
I did mention it. I know it's not on the PS3.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
it can find stuff on like the 1 and the 2. I don't know what it was on.
it was on the
but-
2, but only in Japan.
Right. What I'm getting at is I couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So-
assumed
I
as
have
much.
no idea where it is.
Yeah, the library apparently is not as big as I thought it was, cause I think I've already said this to you guys. Oh, we're on YouTube. Should I be talking about that? PlayStation.
Oh, with like the hacked PlayStation.
Okay,
The
Nick.
quotations HACKED end quotations PlayStation. You mean
The PlayStation that I got from a friend of mine.
Friend PlayStation.
Yes, friend PlayStation.
The play friendly station.
Yeah, it gives me access to things most people do not have access to. But because PlayStation 3 didn't have everything on their store, because that was like the beginning of sort of digital games.
Yeah.
You can't get every game from the store because they're not available there.
That makes sense.
So I have to try and find discs for those, actually find the disc, and that's hard.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
older games are not easy to come by.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Final Fantasy 13. It turns out they made like 3 Final Fantasy 13 games. The second and the third one available online. First one, nope.
Never.
And I'm like,
Never
gee,
find it.
thanks. What about Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Because I heard that was a good game. Nope, not available on the PlayStation Store.
Wow. That's weird.
I'm like, what
kinda
the fuck?
Yeah. That's
But
not...
they have a bunch of PS2 games, so I could play those.
Yeah.
What? Good.
That's why I wanted to ask, because freaking Monster Hunter Dose only released in Japan only for the PS2, and because the PS2 is region locked, you have to have a PlayStation 2 from Japan in order to play it.
Yeah. Like I can search again and see if I can find any better resources, but from my looking I did about a few days ago.
Would you be able to
couldn't
play
find
the Japanese game on it?
If I got a physical copy, yes.
Okay, I might try that then. I'll try and see if I can get a copy, and we'll test that out.
Okay.
Yeah, see if we can. We just have to learn Japanese.
Oh,
But, I
dude,
mean, honestly, we can
dude,
just-
this is
we can
Monster
just-
Hunter. I don't need to learn how to
Oh,
speak a
that's right.
language
You
to
don't
play
need to know
it.
shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, half the game is in nonsense language anyway. So.
Yeah, it's like numbers. That's all I need to know.
yeah,
True.
yeah. I
You-
skipped
like
most of
numbers,
the
numbers and
anyway.
symbols.
Yeah.
And I mean, if it plays similarly, I don't know how much has changed between like Monster Hunter 2 and
Well, I
anything
played
else,
I
but-
played Freedom Unite, so
Oh, isn't that like 2+ kind of? It's like after 2.
uh,
but before 3?
I think that was, I think it's 2. It's the
Okay.
second generation, but I think it came out before DOS.
Oh, okay, okay. I
It's
see.
Freedom Unite is the remake of 2, but that came after DOS, but the game was before DOS. It was the
Yeah.
it was like the 4 Ultimate that came after DOS. If that
yeah,
makes
that
sense.
makes sense. It's just
I'm,
called
I'm,
something
I'm hearing
different.
I'm hearing a lot of things. It was before but after, but it was a remake of the one before, so it's technically after. And I'm like,
It's a spaghetti string of
Yeah.
multiple timelines.
Monster Hunter doing gymnastics over here, be on an
Yeah.
Olympics team.
It's like a Zelda timeline. I know, and it gets weird
Bro,
too.
don't
'cause they
even.
didn't even name like there's like Monster Hunter's like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then they just kind of gave up after that because there's
Well, no,
Freedom
they-
Unite, and then there's another series that
Dang
was
it.
like not
Frontier.
Generation, Frontier, yeah.
It was the MMO.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right.
Also only in Japan.
That's only in Japan. I know
Yeah.
about that one.
Yeah. There was also one that was like what Generations was kind of based on. It was like Monster Hunter like oh shit, I can't remember what it was, but they had like 2 of them. And the second one is like one of the most highest selling games in Japan. I can't remember what it's called. It wasn't Freedom Unite because I don't think they had a second Freedom Unite. It was like Monster Hunter Special something. I can't remember exactly.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
it was
honest.
a Japan. It was a Japan only thing though. Let me see if I can figure it out because I am on my computer. So let me see. Monster Hunter games.
I just love how there are so many companies where they're like, they start with numbers and then start throwing in captions because they're like, nah, we don't want our numbers to go too high. And then they realize it's like, you can just do numbers. You'll look like Final Fantasy and not really know what to call anything, but like, it's fine.
Yeah, but
gonna-
it'll work.
The only reason they made World instead of 5 is because they wanted new players to be able to play without feeling like they had to play the previous ones.
Right, exactly.
Let's see.
And then they made Rise because Rise is a fucking masterpiece. God, I love this game. It's so good.
Huh. Oh, it was the portable. Yeah, the portable games, like Monster
Yeah.
Hunter Portable 3rd and Portable 2.
Yeah,
Portable 2 was Freedom Unite. Yeah.
Portable 3rd, yeah. That was the 3rd generation.
Yeah.
Okay, I know
Yeah,
what
it
you're
was- it
talking
was
about
the,
now.
Yeah, the portable series. I couldn't remember what they were called, but yeah, that was their like big thing. And because I think the people that actually worked on the portable series worked on Rise, I think, and that's why there was like such big hype for it because people really liked the portable series.
I think that's correct. I know I watched a video on it the other day.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch about this. So there's, in short, guys, there's a lot of Monster Hunter games that aren't numbered. They're just kind of Monster Hunter games.
Yeah,
Well, no,
that thing
portable
that Brady.
Portable 3rd is the 3rd generation.
Oh, it's just
It's
just
Portable
labeled
3rd.
Yeah.
okay.
So,
So
like, I guess they did like slight modifications. I don't really know what the difference is.
Oh, they're totally different games. it has
Yeah.
it has its
What?
own unique storyline in a totally
Oh.
different town. There's nothing
Maybe
the
it works
same.
like maybe it works like Pokemon where they have like generations but there's multiple games in different regions in each generation. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
and I
Portable
wanted
3rd was
to.
part of the 3rd generation but completely
Yeah.
different.
I wanted to call it to attention as well because I know that it's been like a minute now since it happened. But did you see Brady grapple onto the Volvodon and then it rolled?
Yeah, that was weird.
That wouldn't work in World. You'd get thrown off.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Unless you had like the
Yes.
Rocksteady mantle on or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So in this game, because I assumed it would always do that, but then they were like, oh yeah, in this game maybe we should make it do that.
Well,
Yeah,
people
it was
thought
actually
it
pretty
did,
nice.
but then it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I thought it was pretty snazzy.
It felt like the Swaxe was clearly missing something in World, and now I know what it was missing. It was that.
It was abusing the game. That's like with dual blades. If you do the move that like runs down the monster's spine, you don't. At least on the Almudron and maybe on some other monsters, it'll. If it's like halfway in the ground, you'll just go through the ground still.
Oh,
on the
it's so
monster,
it's so
which is
fun. I love the
broken,
spine
but
dash.
awesome. It's so cool. Especially on those longer monsters, because then you just get off like 400 damage or something crazy. It's awesome.
I think there was some great tech that somebody found the other day where like I think it was on Almudron where like Almudron did like the tail attack where it launched it up, and then the dude got launched up and then was able to do the
Wire bug
spine
recovery.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a spine attack down the tail, recovered, and then immediately did another one going the other way.
Ooh, oh,
And I was
that's
like,
cool.
that's stylish as fuck,
That sounds
dude.
awesome. Oh, that's why I love them. I've really liked the dual blades in this game because it's just so stylish. And I've never played them before too, so it was a nice like chance to get to play a weapon
Yeah.
that I've never played. Oh shit! How do you know if your sword, if it goes past that like white line, is that when it needs to be recharged?
Yeah,
Or whatever?
the white arrow, if it goes past that, it needs to have a recharge.
Now it's blinking. Does that mean it slowly increases?
That's a silk bind move, I think, which
Yeah.
increases it.
Nice. That's
It
cool.
does a quick reload with along with this dash, followed with it recharging slowly for a while.
That's
That's
yeah.
so cool.
That's super useful, especially because you're just using sword all the time because it has Mind's Eye innately, which is
Yeah.
great. This poor Volvodon, just getting his shit stomped, and he's a pretty tanky monster too.
Yep.
So
He's
There we
really
go.
annoying to fight with a charge blade, I'll tell you that.
yeah,
Fucking don't fight this thing with slower
Yeah.
weapons.
I prefer
there's
using
that
light bow
thing.
gun.
Yeah, it's I'm surprised Brady can tolerate it with the switch axe, honestly.
yeah.
It
I've been
still looks
noticing it's a little
annoying.
bit challenging, and like that's the thing too is that even though you can use any weapon on any monster, like there's definitely some like if I used like a lance on the Rajang, it probably wouldn't go too well. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
a very like slow
probably.
weapon and he's bouncing around all the way. So or maybe I'd do well, but it would take forever because I'd be like poke once, twice, and then he'd be halfway across the map, and I'm like, well now I gotta sheath and run over.
Well, in
Yeah.
Rise, it's actually not bad
So-
because there's a lot of counters that are really good against Raja.
Yeah, yeah.
I know because I had to fight it with a lance in the arena quest.
Yes, I remember that.
Not to mention the extra mobility from the wire bug just makes it quicker too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely this game makes it more like accessible for any weapon to just be the weapon you main for a while.
Yeah, it feels like you really could use any weapon, but you feel its weaknesses a lot more if you commit a bunch of time to it. That's a good finish.
That was nice. Yes, also yeah, it definitely pays off. And he was like, oh there he is, I'll shoot my tongue out, missed by a mile, and then got fucking side blinded by
Man got fucking clocked in the side of the head, and he's
Oh,
just like,
man.
"Ooh, I'm dead."
oh.
It's like I went
Dude,
over
is
it. I went around and sharpened it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Ah, well then. Dude, I just saw it say the Volvi Rickroll. That's pretty epic.
Yep.
Yo, old YouTube memes. Let's go.
Ayo.
Old. I still see that nowadays.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Internet, get a better meme.
Stop beating a dead horse or a dead
Ser-
Volvodon.
Seriously, I don't even remember if Rick Astley is dead or not, but like,
I don't think he is. He just started up a TikTok.
is he? Did he really?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
shit.
a couple
Is
months
it
ago, I
is it
remember-
just him posting that video over and over again?
I mean, yeah, kind of. He was like responding to people doing it because I think one guy rickrolled him, and he was like, "Wow, I myself got rickrolled."
I mean, you gotta stay relevant somehow, right?
Yeah. It's like that one kid that rickrolled YouTube. He was like, "Hey, check
Oh,
this out,"
shit.
and they were like, "Oh yeah," and then they were like, "Did we just get rickrolled?" And he was like, "I did it! I fucking did it!" So
was great.
Times. Good times.
Was that 2 hunts?
Yep.
Yeah, that
we're
was
at
2 hunts.
a crisp 25 minutes.
Ayo.
Ah.
Good stuff. 2 hunts really takes us to like.
God, it really does take a while. Dang, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll end it there.
Yep.
I
Thank
guess-
you so much, everybody.
Yeah.
And for today's PSA, don't get rickrolled.
Yeah.
Easy as that.
Yeah. If you were a loved one who's been rickrolled, you're entitled to.
You may be entitled to financial compensation.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Not by us though. Not by us.
No,
By
no,
someone.
God, no.
Random someone. Just ask him for money.
In fact, we haven't even been rickrolled, and we're entitled to financial compensation by you. Give us money.
Yeah. Please.
PSA
Mall.
over.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.